Okay, go ahead.
Hello.
Yeah, I mean, they're all up there. Okay. Yeah, we just set it. Okay.
So this is a zine.
Yeah.
So it's just like the biggest thing on the, and then here, what is it? These like are stamps.
Okay.
Anyone can use them. So, but these are all 40, so we need just 10.
Everyone gets one.
Hey everyone, I hope you enjoyed this vlog featuring my trip to New York and Chicago. sometime in the late summer. Is July, end of July, late summer? Anyway, just wanted to share with you a couple of pages that I created, and if you want to see a more the step-by-step process, it's going to be on Patreon this month, this September 2023, for the VIP members, where I walk you through the entire process. But I just want to briefly talk about my time in New York. I think I felt like it was a redemption arc for me, going back to New York and also seeing the places that I used to frequent when I used to live there 5 years ago. And apart from that, my personal favorite would be, apart from teaching, which you've probably seen some footage and some videos from the Yoseka Stationery store tour, is actually just exploring the city and walking around and just taking everything in. And at the same time, I flew out to Chicago for a few days. I met my good friend Kei. I haven't seen her since the last San Francisco International Pen Show, which was last August 2022. So I paid a visit to Chicago. We had a really great time. It's so funny that I end up having a lot of friends who live across the world, like around the world. I guess that makes pretty much a lot of sense because I travel a lot, so I get to see a lot of friends. Even in New York, I stayed with a good friend, so thank you so much to Angel for hosting me. But also, you'll see that the pages here are also like in different orders because I don't know, I kind of had a hard time like organizing which ones I wanted to put in. But I definitely enjoyed meeting friends, family. I have family in New York as well. And what I did is also organize everything by city and by type. So what you're seeing here is mostly the end of the trip part, and here are some of the pages that I'm going to start working on. So going back to Chicago, I really enjoyed Chicago because it's my first time there, and going to Art Museum, Art Institute was really great. We also tried a lot of food. We went to Chinatown for noodles actually, which I really enjoyed. And looking back, the entire New York trip was mostly just friends and food and fun. And I think that was pretty much the agenda. I also want to thank Yoseka Stationery for being super warm. I had dinner with the Yoseka team. We had happy hour. It was the best. I really enjoyed meeting everyone. And here are some of the finished pages. So this insert is the Travelers Hotel limited edition insert that came with the cover. So what I did was the first half was dedicated to the spreads from New York and Chicago, and the second half will be for my San Francisco trip for the pen show and the other workshops I'm having, and also exploring different parts of the Bay Area. As I mentioned, you can check this out on Patreon if you want to see the full journal tour, as well as the process video where I walk you through how I journal and the thought process between the pages. So that's it for this little flip through. Also, you can check out my previous travel and journal with me videos if you want to have a little look. I also have a little guide on my New York and Chicago go-to places, which is also on Patreon. It's the best way you can support my channel, and I want to thank everyone who made my trip to New York and Chicago very memorable, especially to the students who I met at the workshop. It's kind of funny saying students, I'd rather say like workshop attendees, but it was great meeting you all, and I hope to see you at some point again next time. Maybe another workshop in the future, I'm not sure, but it's always great to travel and teach, and I'm so lucky to be able to do both. I do hope you enjoyed this travel and journal with me episode as well. Here are a couple of the final spreads. I probably did like 8 total for this trip. 8 pages, 4 spreads, 8 spread, I'm not so sure. But yeah, that's the last page, and thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!